Njoroge, and I am privileged to be speaking to you about my experience attending the Inspired to Inspire program by Dr. Wale Akinyemi. I would actually count myself lucky and privileged to have had that session. It's a week-long session that gives you an opportunity to provoke your mind, your thinking, and also to position you well to be able to achieve your maximum potential. It was actually a very exciting week, and before I talk more in detail, I would like to give a background of myself, career-wise. I'm currently working for Barclays, and I have been in the banking industry for over 24 years. I have worked for Standard Chartered in this market, and I've also had an opportunity of working for California Bank and Trust in the United States. And over my working career, I've been privileged to work for market leaders, and I have learned a lot of skills, and I have been exposed to a lot of scenarios that have made me the person I am today. What is different about the Inspired to Inspire program is that it takes you to the next level. It provokes your mind of how much more, beyond what you're currently doing, what is it that you can be able to do to transform other people. As a person, I'm passionate about empowering youth, starting from my own children, but would also want to extend it to other children to make them maximize their potential. And just coming across Dr. Wale has given me that new opportunity that is very exciting. I learned a lot of things in the Inspired to Inspire program. One of the things that was very exciting to learn was about how you can truly know that you're transformed. It's about leaving your old form for you to be able to experience your current form. And this was well illustrated through the life of a butterfly. Before a butterfly becomes a butterfly, it has passed through various stages, and you would not be able to actually tell one stage to another. And for me, it was very enriching because many times we walk around thinking we are transformed, but indeed we are not. Yeah? And it challenged my mind. What stage am I at, like in the life of a butterfly? And one thing I came to realize is a lot of us are walking as eggs, and they think we are butterflies. And for me, I want to truly be able to leave the larvae stage to the egg stage to the larvae stage, pupa stage, eventually become this butterfly whose beauty can be seen. The other thing that I learned is about original living. In original living, many times our dreams are suppressed, but you have to live beyond there. I have to live beyond thinking, what is another person thinking about me? Because I have to get over what it is that I have experienced in the past and wake up every day to dream and to aspire to achieve what I want. And most importantly, how can I also be able to use the same to transform other people? The other thing was about the winning terrain. The winning terrain, what came out very strongly for me is how I can maximize on my strength, and that becomes my terrain, because I can only be able to win around what my strengths are and how I can go ahead and maximize on the same. The other element of the Inspired to Inspire program is the network of wonderful and strong personalities that you meet that have the same desire as yourself, and that gives you an opening to a whole new world of people who you can team up with without necessarily depending on them, to be able to network and support one another in terms of, like an example I would say is, if you're strong at one thing, how can I be able to work with your potential to achieve mine? That was very powerful. The other thing is about beyond expectations. How can I be able to translate my life such that I can measure what it is that I'm achieving, you know? It's not a question of how much effort I have put in it, but what results. For me right now, I feel very well empowered to actually go out there, not only transform myself, but as I transform myself, I have a desire to transform other people. I would want to talk a little bit about my before this Inspired program. I actually thought I was living my dream in terms of transforming, but I would say I was only scratching the surface. For me right now, I'm waking up every day, I'm dreaming of what I want to achieve tomorrow, and I'm going for it. I'm being able to balance between my family life, my career life, but most importantly, to be able to drive my passion to empower the youth. One of the things that I want to do right now is to work with a group of children from less advantaged families where I can be able to share my skills with them, inspire them, train them, share my skills, and give them an opportunity to enjoy employment like anybody out there. One thing that touched me is the program about the children from Mathare that Dr. Wale is working with currently, and I would like to partner with him to take those children to the next level where we are making employment a choice and not a sentence. A lot of people, based on their background, are actually disadvantaged, but I want to change this format because the only way I will know that we are truly transformed is when poverty becomes a thing of the past in Africa. And that I will do based on the training I have received at Inspired to Inspire program, coupled with the wealth of experience I have gained in my working career. I'm thankful to my employer for all the exposure I have received there, and I can be able to use the same while I'm still in employment. Having a mentality of an entrepreneur while working for a corporate, you can have the same mentality while working for your own business. So basically it's about being an implementer as well as an initiator. And I would just want to give everyone an advice that you need to take time off your busy schedule to attend the Inspired to Inspire program. It will leave you completely changed. It has changed me and has changed the other colleagues, 20 colleagues that I attended the session with. You will be excited. Thank you. Balancing career and family can be quite a challenge. And looking at my experience, since I started working, you have to define an art of how you can balance the two, because they are two equally important components of one's life. To provide for my family, I have to give my best at work. And for me to be able to give my best at work, then it means I have to have that support from my family, which forms a big foundation. Personally, I hold my family very close, and I feel obligated to wake up every morning, go and give it my best out there to provide for them, to make them better people. How I have done it is by involving them with what I do. In my sales experience, working in the bank, my children have been very instrumental to introducing new clients to me. They talk about how their mother can provide financial services. When my son was in class 2, I remember him sharing with the teachers about how the mother gives people a lot of money. And through that interaction with my children, I was able to bring in a lot of business to the bank from the school he was attending. On the other hand, my husband, every company or every business associate that he has, he usually gives me an opportunity to present what I do at work. And so getting your family to get involved with what you do makes them support you. Sometimes I have to give in a lot of hours at work, and even if it takes a bit of time from my family schedule, they support me towards it. But most importantly, I also set time aside where I'm able to invest in my family by building good relationships with my family, ensuring them that I'm not leaving them behind even as I progress in my career. And I am thankful to God because both my children, my husband, have been a big part of cheering me on to whatever I want to achieve. And right now, I'm also living a dream to make sure that even as I achieve whatever I want to achieve, I'm not leaving them behind. Through the Inspired to Inspire program, the next program, I'm actually making sure that my husband and my daughter who is at the university, because I not only want to transform myself, but I want to transform my family as I go along. The next Inspired to Inspire event is coming up on the 24th to the 28th, and as I said earlier on, it's an event you do not want to miss. Trust me, attend the event and you'll be left completely transformed like I am right now.